This is my girl. This is Jenna, and there's many reasons why I wanted Jenna to be here today, but mostly because, a lot of kids have difficult situations at home or maybe outside of their own home, and most of them find a way to make it through high school, and then some of them do better than that. They not only make it through high school, but they do it in such a way that you can't stand it because you're so proud of them, and that's how I feel about Jenna. Jenna had a home situation that for a while was unstable. So in the 6th grade, she went to live with her best friend and her best friend's parents. And at that point in time, she eventually entered the foster care system. And today, she's very pleased to have her mom here and her foster dad, Bob, her mom, Kim, and her foster dad, Bob. So I'm very happy to have them here with her because they're both so very supportive of her. As a 9th grader, Jenna had a chip on her shoulder, and she could easily become angry sometimes, and she didn't know what to do with her frustration at times. And so for the last 4 years, I've watched this young lady who's a very bright girl and has always done well academically. That wasn't my concern. My concern was what is she going to do with this anger, and is she going to make her way through it and find a way to actually become the success that I knew she could always be, and she has. Jenna is going to be graduating with well over a 3-point grade point average. She has received the John Cita Scholarship, which is going to cover her tuition at Western Michigan University for 4 years, where she's going to work very hard so that she can become accepted into their brand new medical school there, because she wants to become, and I always say it wrong, a
neonatologist.
Neonatologist, thank you. So she wants to work with babies and be a doctor. Let me see what else I wanted to say about you. She has always taken the most challenging courses she could possibly take at high school. And this last year, she wanted to go to the Muskegon Area Career Tech Center to at least get her feet wet in the medical area. And so she's been doing the CNA program, the Certified Nursing Assistant. And she's one of the young ladies mentioned that has currently been working in a nursing home. What else did I want to say? I think I covered it. She's been in band. She's been on the yearbook staff for 3 years and has really just done a marvelous job of growing up and adapting to changes that were beyond her control. And I'm very, very proud of her.
Thank you for having us today. This is Nathan Bennett. He's kind of the gentle giant at Holton, one of the nicest kids you'll ever meet. I just wrote up a little bit about Nathan. Nathan Bennett's growth as a student and person the last 4 years has been a great example for all of us at Holton High School. Academically, he has grown into a responsible, disciplined student as demonstrated by his 3.0 GPA during his senior year, up from a 2.2 GPA during his 10th grade year. This growth and worth ethic will serve him well as he moves on to MCC and pursues his dream of becoming a police officer for Muskegon County. One of my favorite quotes about attitude and Nathan has been a great example of this. And this quote goes like this, and I kind of annoy the kids because I say it so much, but I truly believe this. The longer I live, the more I realize the impact of attitude on life. Attitude to me is more important than facts. It is more important than the past, than education, than money, than circumstances, than failure, than successes, than what other people think or say or do. It is more important than appearance, giftedness, or skill. It will make or break a company, a church, a home. The remarkable thing is we have a choice every day regarding the attitude we will embrace for that day. We cannot change our past. We cannot change the fact that people will act in a certain way. We cannot change the inevitable. The only thing we can do is play on the one string we have, and that is our attitude. I am convinced that life is 10% what happens to me and 90% of how I react to it. And so it is with you. We are in charge of our attitudes. And Nathan is just a perfect example of the same. 9th and 10th grade, he was constantly in the counseling office, losing his temper, getting in fights, getting suspended. And there's still rough days, but I think Nathan would agree, the way he handles rough situations and tough situations, it's just so much better now. So just very proud of him in that area. And if he can keep that attitude and stay positive, wherever he goes, he's gonna be a real success, no doubt in my mind. And lastly, I said it early on, he's a gentle giant. He always wants to help, and whether it's a student or a teacher or the counselor, whoever it is, he's lending out a helping hand, and he just wants to be there for people. So he's going to be sorely missed at Holton.
So as a 9th grader, Erin was an A and B student. But as a 10th grader, she was faced with some obstacles and some illness and ended up only getting 2 credits. For some students, such a setback may have been a reason to give up and feel defeated. Instead, Erin reacted with determination and focus. She took advantage of every opportunity offered to progress toward her goal of earning a diploma. As an 11th grade student, Erin opted to enroll in Reese-Pepper's online learning program to recover credits. Online learning is a unique experience that requires a large amount of self-motivation and discipline. Not only did Erin respond to the challenge of online learning with motivation, she was also a leader and a motivator to others in the class. I had her in class for that program, and she was constantly telling other students, "Come on, did you get your work done today? Like, we can do this," and giving people advice, and it was just awesome. She was consistently positive and cheerful in class and in the hallway and everywhere. During this year, Erin not only recovered the necessary credits, but earned more than the required amount. So she was going in with a surplus her senior year, where she started only getting 2 credits her sophomore year. She was the first student to transition out of our online learning program and into regular classes again. Throughout high school, Erin has been an active part of the choir and has had a role in Little Shop of Horrors musical this year. With the choir, she has traveled to and sung in elementary schools and nursing homes. This year, she earned a 3.33 grade point average, and 2 of her teachers recently reported that she is an absolute joy to have in class. Erin plans to go to Muskegon Community College next year, where she will study to become a registered nurse. She is an example of true character shining in times of challenge and unfortunate circumstances. Attitude is a choice, and Erin made the choice to remain optimistic, persevere, and be a positive role model for others.